I am RC Robbin, and this is Bronx Knights baseball. This is game 2 of the regular season. The Bronx Knights facing off against their division rival, the Texas Rangers. Obviously, the Bronx Knights is a fictional franchise that have been placed in the American League West Division after having removed, well, we'll get to that later. Ricky Henderson leads off in this second game of a 2-game set. And he fouls off the first pitch. Count is 0-1. Catfish Hunter is on the mound for the Texas Rangers. Outside. Count evens at 1-1. Ben Zobrist in the infield. Johnny Damon in center. Wind up and the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Inside, 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Just a little bit on the inside corner. Just off the plate. Count is 3-1 in the hitter's favor. And he grounds it through the hole between short and third for a base hit. Speedster Ricky Henderson is on at first to lead off the game for the Bronx Knights. Here's the replay. Just out of the reach of shortstop. Next up is Don Mattingly. Pitch is outside. Don Mattingly was my favorite player as a kid growing up in the 80s and 90s in the New York City area. Oh, just hits the top edge of the strike zone to even the count at 1 apiece. Henderson takes a good lead, but the throw to first, and he dives back in. Oh, breaks his wrists. The strike 2 count goes 1-2 to the hit man, Don Mattingly.
I got to count 2-2.
Down in the dirt. Count evens at 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the first. Texas. Catfish winds and deals. And he hits the. Oh, Don Mattingly takes it for strike 3. Caught looking. See the location on this pitch. It's too close to take. Too close to take. 1 out. Next up is Chris Ramos. Pitch out. Nothing going on. Chris Ramos, 2023 regular season. Playing second base today. Count is 1-0. Fouls it off. Fastball 91. Count is even. And he pitches out yet again, but Henderson is not stealing. Ivan Rodriguez, Hall of Famer behind the plate for the Texas Rangers. Count is 21. And Ricky Henderson is in there at second base. First steal of the season. He gets a great jump. Just such wheels. Ricky Henderson, as a member of the Oakland Athletics back in the early 80s, stole 130 bases at one point in his career in a single season. And the pitch is fouled off. Fastball low in strike zone. Count evens at 2-2. Ricky leads off second. Ramos at the plate. Down and in. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he's on it, but he just pulls it just foul. Out in front. Fouls it off again. 8 pitches this at bat. It's a battle. Someone has to win, someone has to lose. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Ramos goes down swinging.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And there you see the swing. Mickey Mantle, switch hitting center fielder from the glory days of the 1960-61 Yankees. Goes with it the other way, but it's an easy fly ball for the left fielder as the inning is over. After half inning, Bronx Knights nothing, Rangers come at a bat. Pitching for the Bronx Knights is Whitey Ford. Whitey just passed away at, I think, the age of 91, only a few days ago. What a career he had for the Yankees, those glory days of the 1960s.
Leading off,
Johnny Damon leads off
the center fielder
for the Rangers.
Johnny Damon.
Popped behind third base. One out.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Ben Zobrist. Last season hit .306 for the Texas Rangers. Wind up and the pitch. Fouls it off. Count is 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Little high. Count evens at 1-1. See Mattingly over there at first base. Swing and a miss on the slider, in, down and in. Count goes 1-2. Let's go high and tight. Swing and a miss. Zobrist goes down swinging for the first out of the inning.
batting third, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Next up is Ernie Banks. Hall of Fame second baseman Ernie Banks.
Ball.
Or is that Hall of Fame shortstop? Yes, Hall of Fame shortstop. Check that. Who went hitless in game 1 of the series. High strike. Count evens at 1-1. Texas Rangers took the first game of the series 4-3 in the Texas opener. Texas hit 3 home runs in that game. Minnie Minoso, Ivan Rodriguez. Swing and fouled off. Count stays 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, misplayed by Benny Locicero in right field, allowing Ernie to make it all the way to second base. Oh, just over the outstretched glove of Mattingly at first. Here's a replay. He goes with it. Hits a line drive down the first, right over the first baseman's glove. Oh, bad angle to the ball. Runner at second with 2 out. Can Whitey get out of this? Strike one.
I got a ball,
1-1.
Inside, ball
2-1. A flare, and he's going for second, but he's out at second, but on the throw to second base, the runner scores easily to take a 1-0 lead in the first. So at the end of one, it's the Texas Rangers 1, Bronx Knights nothing.
Leading up for the Bronx, the third baseman,
Francisco Lindor
Francisco.
steps in the batter's box. And he's late on that inside fastball. 0-1.
at the ball.
Checks his swing. Count evens at 1-1. Oh, right on the black.
It's 1 and 2.
Count goes 1 and 2. Did he check
Did
it?
he go?
Yes, he did. Did not break his wrists. Count goes 2 and 2. And he grounds it to the first baseman, Eddie Murray, who takes it easily over the first for the first out of the second.
The right fielder, number 38.
Benny Los Cicero steps in. Today's right fielder for the Bronx Knights.
Count 1 and 0.
And he takes the pitch low. Oh, he checks the swing, but unfortunately, it stays in the field of play. Again, a ground out to the first baseman, and Los Cicero is out. You see here that Oops changes his mind, and instead of fouling it off, grounds it down to first. Next up is Jacob Salazar, who hit .252 for the Knights last season. Checks his swing, ball 1.
That's ball 2.
Ball 2.
2 and 0.
Count is 2-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
3-0. Anthony Millo on deck. He had the green light on 3-0, but unfortunately he fouls it off. That wasn't a good pitch to hit. Should have let it go. And he stays alive. Now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Change up, fouled off. Count remains 3 and 2. Chopper down the third base line. He makes the throw, but he beats it out. Salazar is safe. Score decision is a base hit. Did everything he could. His momentum carrying him across the foul line, and he just beats it out. There we go. Up next, Anthony Millo behind the plate. And he pitches out,
No strike.
but nothing's doing. Down and in for strike.
1-1.
Count as 1-1. Oh, he hits the corner with the breaking ball. Count goes 1-2. And he gets him. Swing and a miss. Slider outside the strike zone. Catfish Hunter gets through the inning. And halfway through the second inning, we still have a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman, Eddie.
Hall of Famer Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, how funny. Hall of Famer Eddie Murray homered last night for the Texas Rangers. Take strike one. Strike two. And the pitch. He misjudges the ball. It's not a good day in the outfield for Lo Cicero. Hopefully we get a replay on that. There we go. Line drive, straight at him. He must have lost it in the lights. And instead of coming in, he takes a step back and it drops in for a base hit. Minnie Minoso. Yeah, I don't think so. Strike one. Fouls off. 0-2. Whitey Ford seems to be economical in his pitches. Gets 2 strikes, but then seems to goes with the change for the swing and a miss. First out of the inning. Minnie Minoso goes down. Here's the replay. Way ahead. Way ahead of the pitch. Hall of Famer Ivan Rodriguez dumps it into left field for a hit. Henderson gets it back in quickly, but we have runners on first and second with 1 out.
The designated hitter.
Rangers are challenging yet again. I'll be completely honest, folks. I have no idea who Toglia is. Toglia hits it down the line, and Lo Cicero just gets there a little late. Oh, through the outside, stretched reach, dive of Ramos at second base. And quickly, the outfielder, Lo Cicero, quickly gets it back home. Bases jammed with Rangers. Only 1 out. This is a big moment in the game. Strike one. Six, 5, 4, 3, double play, inning-ending double play. And after 2 innings complete, it is Texas 1, Knights nothing. Ozzy Albies, designated hitter for this game.
The designated hitter.
Up at the dish. Outside. Lines it hard to the first baseman, Eddie Murray, for the first out of the inning. Got good wood, just you can't place it. Can't steer the ball. Ricky Henderson singled in the first. He's 1 for 1. And he smacks the ball, dunks in for another single. Ricky Henderson is 2 for 2. 2 for 2 with a stolen base.
The first baseman, number 23.
Pulls his hands in, just drops it in front of right between the center fielder and the left fielder. Johnny Damon gets it back in. Mattingly steps up to the plate. Ball 1. Ball 2, pitch out. Nothing's doing. Count is 2-0. This is good hitters. Good hitters count. Henderson tries to get a lead at first. Throw over, he gets back easily. Ball 3. He's being very careful. Very careful with Mattingly. Chris Ramos is on deck. I think he's taking a pitch.
No, that's a ball.
Was taking. It misses. Ball 4. Mattingly walks. Moving Henderson to second base. First and second. 1 out. Chris Ramos. 30 homers last season. 96 RBIs. This is a good RBI spot. The young second baseman. Pitch is low. Catfish seems to be having some difficulty with his command. I wonder how long it'll take for the pitching coach to trot out to the mound just to check in. He fouls off the low strike. Count evens at 1-1. And he fouls it back to the screen. That was his pitch. Every at bat, you're going to get one pitch that you'd love to have back, and that was the one. Going outside. Count evens at 2-2. We have Henderson on second. Mattingly on first. 2-2 count. 1 out. Top 3. Top of the third. Here comes the pitch. Oh, he hits it high and deep. Oh, it hits the wall. Fortunately, they didn't get a good jump, unfortunately. Oh, there's some confusion on the base paths. Major confusion on the base paths. They run themselves completely out of the inning. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an embarrassing display of base running, as the Bronx Knights literally run themselves into a double play to end the third. Oh. That manager is going to hopefully have something to say to the base runners when they return to the dugout for that one. Well, in any event, we have Johnny Damon up. And he takes strike 1. And he attempts the bunt but misses for strike. The count is 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He checks his swing. No appeal down to third base. Count is 1-2. Oh, he laces it the other way hard to left field for a base hit. Johnny Damon is on first.
Up next to the Rangers. The second base.
Stirring the drink, ladies and gentlemen. Line drive. No chance for Henderson. Plays over to the plate. High and deep. but foul. He's way ahead of that one, driving it foul. Strike two. Let's go for a changeup low and away. Strike three looking. Ben Zobrist goes down with the bat on his shoulder for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Let's see the placement on that.
Ernie.
Ooh, could have been a gift call from the ump. Might have been low, but what's done is done. Oh, he steals second without a throw. Caught him sleeping. Johnny Damon has his first stolen base of the season. Ernie Banks fouls it off. Count 0-2. One out, runner in scoring position. Let's see if that stolen base comes back to haunt him. High pitch, fouls it off yet again.
One ball.
Down and in with the slider. Counts 1-2. And the inside pitch ties him up. He fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. This is a battle. He's fouled off several pitches up to this point. And fouls it off yet again. Only 2 1/3 innings pitched. Whitey's up to 40 pitches. High, lazy fly ball. Henderson catches it, gets it in quickly to third base. Prevent the runner from tagging up. Johnny Damon stays at second. There are 2 outs in the third. Texas winning 1-0. Jorge Soler, a single and an RBI in his first plate appearance today. I'm sure he'd love to a repeat of that. Pitch is high.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Oh, just misses the outside corner. Count is 2-0. It looks like Whitey doesn't like the call. High strike. Foul back. Count is 2-1. Swing and a miss on a nice curveball. 2-2, runner on second, 2 outs. Let's give him a changeup. Oh, and he gets just out of the reach. Ricky throws it home, and the runner makes it. Just gets in.
Now batting.
Second RBI single from Jorge Soler. Here's the replay. He bounces it through. It's bad defense all around from the Bronx Knights. Eddie Murray at the plate. The game is 2-0. Grounds it to the shortstop. Easy play over to first. And the inning is over, but not before the Texas Rangers add to their lead. 3 complete. It's Texas 2, Bronx Knights nothing. Mickey Mantle, 0 for 1 in today's game. He flied out to center field.
Mickey Mantle.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, little low.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he grounds it the other way to the third baseman, who scoops and fires. 1 out.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Francisco Lindor. Here's the pitch. Low and inside.
That's ball 2.
Again, just off the plate on the inside corner. Count is 2-0. It's fouled off. Count is 21. Fouls off the slider. Evens the count. 2-2. Did he check it? Yes, he did. Appeal down to third base. Says he did not swing, did not break his wrists. Count is full. And again, he did not break his wrists, so that's ball 4. Francisco Lindor trots on down to first base. Base on balls. Runner at first with 1 out. Benny Lo Cicero up at the plate. Has not had a good defensive game out in right field. And he pops it up the chute, up the elevator shaft. Ivan Rodriguez comes down with the pop-up for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop, Jacob Salazar.
I'm sure he would have liked to have that swing back. Jacob Salazar, 1 for 1 with a single. Second plate appearance. And he fouls it back, but again, up the elevator shaft. 2 pop-ups, 3 outs, 3.5 complete. It's the middle of the 4th. Texas still leads 2-0. Minnie also steps in.
For the Rangers, the left fielder, number 9.
Strike 1. Pours in a fastball. Line drive to center field, but Mickey Mantle takes care of it easily for the first out of the inning. Nice, easy fly ball to start off the 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
Ivan Rodriguez steps to the plate. Ivan homered in yesterday's game. And he makes a bid to homer in this one, but Ricky races back and makes the catch right in front of the warning track for the second out of the inning. See if we get a replay on that one. Covered a lot of ground.
The designated hitter.
There we go. Whitey gives him the pitch. He drives it, making a bid for at least a double, but kind of died at the end. Looked like it was going to be off the wall when it first came off the bat, but not to be. Michael Toglia is the DH for Game 2 of this 3-game series. Michael Toglia. It's probably a randomly generated player from MLB 20 The Show. This is the 2024 season, after all. There are retirements every season, and some no-name players take the places of retiring stars.
No strike.
Count is 2-0. While I'm blabbing, Whitey's not throwing strikes. Michael Toglia pops it up to the first baseman. Mattingly makes the catch. Final out of the inning. And we are 4 complete. The score remains 2-0 Texas. Anthony Miller struck out. He's 0 for 1.
Number 43.
And the pitch is low. And he fouls off the fastball. Bet he'd like to have that pitch back. I certainly would. Count evens, 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Pitch slider on the inside. Just misses the plate. It's 2-1. And it's a lazy fly ball to center field. Johnny Damon makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter,
Ozzie Albies steps in the box. And it's off the end of the bat. Flies to shallow right field for the second out of the inning. Bends over, takes care of it easily. Catfish Hunter is mowing down the competition. 5 innings, nothing but goose eggs. He has not had that much success with Ricky, who's 2 for 2, as he lets the first pitch, a curveball, drop outside the strike zone for ball 1. Oh, he swings at a high and tight pitch out of the strike zone. Could have been 2-0, but it's even at 1-1.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Oh, is he going to appeal down to first base? I guess he's not. Well, in any event, the count is 2-1. Oh, he hits a hard smash to the shortstop, Ernie Banks, who does a jump throw a la Derek Jeter and gets him out at first base despite all that speed. Let's see him. He scoops it in the hole and then does that 1-2 jump throw across his body, something Hall of Famer Derek Jeter made famous, and gets him. Bottom of the 5th. Score remains 2-0. I think we have Bobby Dalbec, who hit into a double play in his last appearance at the plate. Bobby Dalbec. Will that be a name that we'll remember 20 years from now? Somehow, I don't think so. Fouls it back. Count very quickly falls to 0-2. Throw a curveball low and see if he chases. See if I can get it down there. Oh, he does, but he fouls it off. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider. Dalbec goes down swinging for the first out of the 5th. See a replay of that. Cameraman follows the pitch. Oh, he's way out in front. Not a chance. He couldn't hit that with an oar, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Damon up at the plate. And the second baseman, Ramos, fields it, fires, catching the speedy Damon out at first, the second out of the inning. Nice play. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Ben Zobrist. Oh, he slip on a pebble on the mound. Looked like he lost his balance a little there. Nice ball strike ratio, 48-11, but he's still on the short end of a 2-0 lead. Oh, he pops it way up there. Anthony Millo settles underneath it, makes the catch for the third out. And here we are, 5 innings complete, with the Bronx Knights trailing the Texas Rangers 2-0. Will they lose their second game of the season and go 0-2? Only time will tell. Don Mattingly, my favorite player growing up, won the 1984 batting title in the American League, won the Most Valuable Player Award in 1985. Over the course of his career, won, if I'm not mistaken, he swings, fouls off the curveball. If I'm not mistaken, had 7 Gold Glove awards. And he swings and hits it. Line drive to the right fielder, but he flags it down. Right on the nose. Sometimes you just can't steer the ball. All you can do is hit it hard and hope that it drops in. But not that time. Chris Ramos, the switch hitter, playing second base, 0 for 2 today. After getting a run scored in yesterday's contest. Ball 1. High and semi-deep to center field. Johnny Damon settles underneath it. And very quickly there are 2 outs in the 6th.
The center fielder, number 7.
The Knights can't seem to get anything going offensively against Catfish Hunter. It's just mowing them down. Mickey Mantle, responsible for 2 of the 3 runs in yesterday's contest with a 2-run homer. Grounds it sharply to Eddie Murray at first, who tosses it to the pitcher, Catfish. He steps on first base to end the inning. Midway through the 6th, score remains the same. Texas leads 2-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Ernie.
Oh, that's low.
Banks.
Low. Ball 1. Strike 1. Count evens at 1-1. Try change up. See what happens. Foul tip into the glove.
1 and 2.
Count goes to 1-2. Let's go from change up to high fastball. Strike 3 looking. Ernie Banks. Take that back to the dugout. Have a seat. You know, all in all, Whitey has pitched a good game. He's into the 6th. He's given up 2 runs. He's been economical with his pitches. But if his team's not going to score many runs, there's not much he can do to help his cause. Can't pitch a shutout every time. Change up. Falls in for strike 1. Jorge Soler is the early contender for player of the game with 2 singles and 2 RBIs. He's certainly the nemesis of the game as he swings and misses. It's very quickly 0-2. But getting that 3rd strike so far has been a problem for Whitey. Grounds to the 3rd baseman. Scoops it. Throws across the diamond to first. And finally, Jorge Soler is retired. 2 outs.
Now back, first baseman, Eddie
Francisco Lindor.
Murray.
Nice play. And here's the pitch. Oh, diving attempt by Ramos at second. But it's just not. He actually, Benny Cicero tries to throw to first to catch him, and he almost gets him at first base. Eddie's got to hustle down to first base, otherwise he can get thrown out from right field. But in any event, it's a single. Runner on first, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. If the Knights want any chance of coming back in this game, you got to hold it at 2. Strike 1. Fouls it off, 0-2. And he hits it high and deep to center field, but it's playable. And Mickey makes the catch to end the inning. 6 innings complete. 2-0 Rangers.
Leading off for the Knights, the 3rd baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Pitch is low.
No strike.
1-0 count. Jams him high and tight. Francisco fouls it off to even the count at 1-1.
Nope.
Ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
And he hits it high and deep. Into the corner. It is a foul ball. Right on the screws, but just pulled it a little bit foul. Oh, then fouls it the other way. Just missing the third base bag. Count remains 2-2. Oh, it hits him. It hits him. So, the hit by pitch. Francisco Lindor, gets him. I think, did it hit the bat? No, it did not. Hits him right in the wrist. Takes it like a champ. Doesn't even flinch. So, nobody out, runner at first. Top of the 7th, Benilo Cicero at the dish. And drives it foul. Drives it yet again foul down the line, hits it hard. Catfish Hunter comes from a generation of players that they go for the complete game shutout. You don't take them out in the 7th, so. Oh, way inside. Somehow gets wood on that baseball. Count is 0-2. Pitch is outside, 1-2. I have a feeling if that pitching coach came out there and asked him for the baseball, Catfish would be like, get off of my mound. Count evens, 2-2. This is my game to win or lose. Oh, he swings over the top of the fastball. Benilo Cicero goes down swinging, 1 out. Oh, look at this pitch. Right on the black. Even if he had hit it, what's he going to do with it? But hit it to the opposite field. Jacob Salazar at the plate. And he pitches out. Nothing doing. Jacob is 1 for 2 today with a single. Hit .252 last season. I'm sure he'd like to improve on that. Changeup's fouled off. Right off the edge. Count is 2-1. Count is 3-1. It's good hitters count. Did they start the runner? Oh, but it is low. And Catfish walks Salazar. Moving Francisco Lindor over to second base. Runners at first and second, 1 out. This is an opportunity the Knights can't pass up. Anthony Millo steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He had 16 homers and 52 runs batted in last season. And I'm sure he'd like to get his first RBIs right here. Oh, he hits it, off the end of the bat. Flies out to left field for the second out of the inning. When he first swung it, I thought he had good wood, but hit it off the end of the bat. It's a big spot for Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 2 today. I'm sure he'd like to be 1 for 3. Oh, he swings over the top of a low fastball. Strike 1. Low and inside, 1-1.
1-1.
And he fouls off the fastball. 89 miles an hour. It's almost at 100 pitches. But he's going for the shutout. I don't expect to see the manager. Oh, he's behind on the fastball. I don't expect to see the manager pulling him out anytime soon unless he gives up a run or two. He'll go to the distance. Down and in. Count evens. 2-2. This is the make or break moment of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Ozzie Albies comes through. High pitch. 3-2. 2 outs. Runners will be going. 100 pitches from Catfish. Oh, he swings at a pitch that likely was out of the strike zone. And instead of having bases loaded, the inning is over. Mid-7. Texas is blanking the Knights 2-0. Embarrassing. Another surprising thing is the manager is sticking with Whitey Ford into the 7th early in the season. Let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt him. This has to be his last inning one way or the other. Oh, did not check his swing. Strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider inside, down and in. The count very quickly is 0-2. Swing and a miss at the high cheese. What do I know? Obviously, Whitey Ford's still got some left in the tank. Look at this pitch. It's not even close. Not even close. I have no idea who this is, ladies and gentlemen. But Whitey winds up and pitches. Oh, it's off the bag. Off the bag. Skitters out into short left field. Toglia's on at first. I wonder if we'll get a replay. No, we won't. No, we won't. Runner at first. Mattingly over to shortstop. Steps on the second base bag. Back to first. It's a 3-6-1 double play, and the inning is over. Texas still leads 2-0. While Ricky Henderson is up, it's time for me to warm up some pitchers. So let's go to the bullpen. And we got a lefty, a switch hitter, and a righty. So it really doesn't matter who pitches in the bottom of the inning. So let's, I've been going with lefties so far. Let's warm up Madison Bumgarner, who is relegated to the bullpen because I like who my starters are in this season. Madison Bumgarner will probably, in fact, bullpen, Madison, scheduled to put him in the game. So that way, Whitey Ford's day is done. 7 innings, 2 runs. Oh, swings over the top. Henderson, strike 1. Eric Gagne and Seth Lugo warming up at the Rangers bullpen. Could mean an end for Catfish's day as well. Oh, he breaks his wrists, and it's very quickly 0-2. Could not hold back on that slider. Darting down and away. Oh, high and tight. Low and away, high and tight. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Catfish is throwing a gem. If they took me out throwing a gem like this, I would have a heart attack. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is video game baseball, and logic does not enter into the equation. Oh! Pulls the fastball down the line, foul. Don Mattingly hit .313 last year in this fictional franchise. I'm sure he'd like to hit a little better than that, but Still not bad. Count evens at 1-1. He hits it high. Nope, just high. Mid right field. Jorge Soler comes down with the catch. Or is that Minnie Minoso? I'm not really sure. Let's see. Jorge Soler makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Check that, second out. Chris Ramos has not had a productive day at the Fish. He's 0 for 3. He drops in a strike. Count is 0-1. He does not get enough of it. It's just a lazy fly ball to Johnny Damon in center field. He runs in to make the catch to end the inning. Ramos goes 0 for 4 on the day so far. Halfway through the 7th, it's still Rangers 2, Knights nothing. Do you still want to change pitchers? Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Madison Bumgarner. Ooh.
now pitching.
In the fictional 2023 season for the Bronx Knights, Madison Bumgarner went 4-11 with 5.27 ERA. No wonder why you're in the bullpen. Johnny Damon at the plate. He's 1 for 3.
Center fielder, Johnny Damon.
High and tight, but the umpire calls it a strike. I don't know if I agree with that, but I will take it. Lazy fly ball to Ricky in left field. He makes the catch. Signature snatch catch from the 1980s. Those of you that remember Ricky Henderson probably remember that every time a lazy fly ball came to him in the outfield, he would do what was called a snatch catch. And it drove his managers insane. Good memories. Strike one. Cutter down low. Zobrist's career against Bumgarner in this fictional universe, 1 for 14. Let's try to make it 1 for 15. Hard line drive to the shortstop. He catches it for the out. 2 outs. Zobrist can't believe it. He hit the ball in the nose, but right at the shortstop. High strike. Strike. So the umpire's got a hot date after this game. He's widening the strike zone.
Whoa, that's down.
Cutter down and in. Count evens at 1-1.
Hey,
1-2.
count is 1 and 2.
Let's go Cutter inside. And it results in a lazy fly ball to short left field. Ricky covers some distance, makes the catch. And we have 8 innings complete. Last chance for the Knights. They are losing 2-0. Here we go, Mickey Mantle. Mickey needs to do anything he can to get on in the bottom of the 9th. You know what I'd like to do? Oh, I can't do it yet. Okay. Oh, it's a line drive to center field, but Johnny Damon chases it down. I honestly think that Mickey, even though he liked the pitch, probably should have taken a few pitches, see if he could have worked him for a walk. That was a little too anxious. Let's, just in case I tie the game, let's get John Smoltz up, stretching and tossing. Just in case. John Smoltz in this franchise is the closer. Ball 1 to Francisco Lindor. Oh, he hits the corner of the strike zone. That would have been a tough pitch. Oh, he just misses the slider. Count is 1-2. Seems like, unless there's a blemish. Oh, he gets him in on his hands for the second out of the inning. We're down to the final out. Ben Zobrist makes the catch.
Now batting.
2 outs in the ninth. In all likelihood, Ben Cicero is up. In all likelihood, the Bronx Knights will start the season at 0-2. Way inside. Cicero is anxious at the plate. Oh, he's...
Count 0-2.
What are you doing, Cicero? What are you doing? Down to the last strike. Hits a line drive to center field, but right at Johnny Damon to put it away for the final out of this contest. The Rangers win the second game of a 3-game set. They go for the sweep tomorrow as the Texas Rangers defeat the Bronx Knights, their division rival, 2-0. It was a good pitching performance from both starting pitchers, but somebody's got to win and somebody's got to lose. And Catfish Hunter is obviously the player of the game with a 3-hit complete game shutout. So, notables, Jorge Soler went for 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Next up is the third and final game of this 3-game set against the Texas Rangers. Take care. Have a great night.
2 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you.